A substitute teacher in New Hampshire took a stand, but now she's out of a job.
Well, she refused to comply with the school district policy that has to do with friending students on Facebook.
All right, Jeff is here in studio. Jeff, we've heard about this controversy. Should teachers be friends with students on Facebook?
Yeah, well, the school district would say no.
Right.
Carol Barge, 79 years old, has a Facebook page. She was friends with about 250 of her current students, and she didn't want to give up that relationship that she had with the students, even though the school district created a new policy that said, no, you cannot have those friends on Facebook. You need to unfriend them. The school district put that new policy in place, told her that she was to unfriend those current students. Barge says she was given an ultimatum to unfriend the students or face termination. She chose termination, so now she's out of a job. The students are not happy about it, and they have been picketing to get Barge her job back. One student said she was like a second mom to everybody. Barge spoke to WMUR over the phone about the fallout.
Where do we draw the line? Do we have the right as teachers, when we respect our students and our students respect us, to have that relationship? And I feel mine is very safe. I have never been inappropriate.
One is on the teacher's side, though. One parent posted on Facebook, quote, "Rules are rules, and while her intentions might be good, I am sure parents don't want male teachers friending their 14 or 15-year-old daughters on Facebook." School officials say Barge will not get her job back until she decides to comply with the rules.
We get what that one parent says, male teachers with young female students. You look at this lady, and you got to wonder, did anybody really thought that she might be a threat to a young man? But then it leads to the whole debate. Well, so what? Is there an age requirement before you're allowed to do it?
Right, you don't want to get into that.
Yeah.
I can see the benefits. This is how kids interact. This is how kids communicate.
This is how kids interact, but it's not how teachers should interact with kids. I feel bad for this woman. I do. Her intentions were good. I know that, but other teachers do not have good intentions, and this creates an environment that could easily create inappropriate behavior. Well, and if the students want to reach out to the teachers, there's time for that. It's after school. It's not from home through Facebook. You know, I just think that creates trouble.
Yeah, I think it's how you use it, though. And what I was going to go on to say is that this is how kids communicate, so it's a great way for adults to communicate with children if it's in an appropriate manner, of course. If you're talking about homework assignments, if you're talking about upcoming projects, bouncing ideas off about a lecture in school, I don't see the harm in it.
Does it really matter whether they go through Facebook or go to the teacher's personal email to do that? Yeah, does it matter?
You know, I guess that's up to each individual school district.
Sure.
But I just know I've covered a lot of stories where teachers have done pretty bad things through social media, and I can understand why school districts would say, look, we know you're communicating with your students in a good fashion, but we just never know, you know, what that next message could be, whether it's from teacher to student or even student back to teacher.
Right.
You know?
And I guess the bottom line is, if you agree to work for a district that has said rules, then those are the rules.
Right.
Okay, good discussion, Jeff. Thank you.
Sure.